Swan looking to flex that AWP again. Swan gets dinged, but still pulls off the headshot onto JT. Delta ultimately finishing the round there. The clean 2K outside of bathroom, and Censored showing some strength after X13 came out firing strong early here on Overpass. Oh, man. Nice headshot in water there from Nox. He may have been distracted by the Swan, nice op shot over near Party. Or should I say more of main mid there, but Hate ultimately cleaning things up there, backed up by Delta, and Censored going up by 2 here on the decider. Oh man, might have to close the window after that one. I don't know though. It's kind of our thing now, right? Whoever's in the stream, we're bonding. We're bonding throughout this. You won't forget this match. X13 moving into B side. Darty Montana with that headshot, but Delta and not using those terrorist rifles against the terrorists. Ultimately, X13 finding themselves in an uphill battle here. 2v3, outgunned and out HP'd. What can they really do here? And hey, what a reaction shot as he peeks sandbags and just whips that AK for a quick headshot. And now Censored up by 3. I feel like Censored's firmly got the momentum here at the moment. This is a pretty big round for them. They're really going to go downhill economically if they don't pull this one out. Pick at Monster there. 56 seconds remaining on the clock. Hate stopping Darty in water there. JT making the wraparound, finds Swan, finds a second. Nox still looking to make the play of things, does bring it to a one-on-one before getting traded. JT makes contact with Hate. 1v1 situation, AK versus AK. JT, slightly less health here. Can he get the jump on Hate? He does. X13 will slice that lead to just 2 rounds. JT. First blood is drawn. K-Bear dropping at B, but X13 actually looking to get the C4 down at A site. Using that B distraction to their advantage. Darty ultimately getting Hate on the rotate there at Bank Stairs. Darty looking for a second, not able to find it, but Freshie quickly getting the trade there. And JT able to finish off the round for X13, who have cut down this lead to just a single round now. Looking for an aggressive E-take again. It looks like they're going to get it. Barrel ultimately planting the bomb. Censored left in a 2v4 without many options here. Likely going to be forced into the save. So it looks like Swan and Hate will get away with a clean save here. Things all tied up at 7 going into the final round of the first half here on the deciding map. X13 grouping up, I should say, outside short A there. Swan finding the first pick from default, finds a second. Nasty headshot on Darty Montana. Swan finding a third off kill there before finally succumbing to JT's AK-47. Delta 9, nice little MP9 pick onto Atomic. That should be enough for the round. Finishes off JT ultimately. So Censored going up by a single round after finishing off that first half just barely in their favor there. Second half officially underway here on the decider. Censored committing to this B rush. They're already out monster. Freshie finds the first pick, immediately traded by Delta. Darty Montana still near water, finds one. Atomic grabbing a second, backing him up. Darty Montana is still falling. That Glock headshot from Hate, but it's all on Hate's shoulders now. 51 HP, 1v3. Might be too tall of an order here. Ultimately, Hate will succumb to these fierce USPs of X13. Things all tied up at 8 apiece now. Some early deagle spam from Censored, not making contact yet. This is 5 deagles across the spread for Censored this round. Not necessarily ideal, but let's see if they can make something of it. Atomic in contact with Nox in bathroom there. He does get traded by Delta. Nox with a nice deagle pick before that as well. That's going to bring the one-man advantage to Censored here. Freshie and Feral, MP9s in hand. Darty Montana with that UMP. Feral, clean nade onto Delta there, but Censored with only one man. He's getting close in all directions there. X13 going up by 1. This is really coming down to the wire tonight. Atomic, aggressive fountain push. It's going to pull off so far with that MP9. Finds a third. What a hat trick from Atomic there. JT also able to dink Nox directly after that. JT finds Nox as he wraps around there. And once again, all left on Hate's shoulders with a deagle. 50 seconds on the clock. A couple tags on JT there, but I don't think he's going to be able to grab the bomb. Counter-terrorists win. X13 stacking up another there as time expires, going up by 2. Censored gonna have to change things up a little bit here. This will be a buy round for them, a proper buy round. Although Hate does have that MP9 in hand. Darty Montana laying down some utility at Monster. Nice 1D from Hate with some deagle action again there. Quite a few deagles he's had to buy this half. Optimistic that over his SMG at the moment. Nox picking up Darty on that Molotov, but Farrell striking back with big frags there. JT eventually getting the trade, bringing us to a 2v2. Hate bringing it to a 2-on-1 in favor of Censored. Swan checking up towards heaven, which is indeed where Atomic is at. Hate gonna hear that audio cue. Atomic falling back now. He is gonna save that AWP, play it safe here. Early utility here from Censored. Once again, they're within a single round. Swan back on the Arctic Warfare Magnum, looking to make something happen here at Monster. Gets visuals on JT, makes him pay. X13 not in the best economic situation this round, but Atomic still able to get that AWP and that pick onto Nox. A nice headshot onto Darty Montana. Delta finding another. Will he get a third? Not quite. Does get some significant damage onto Freshy, who's dropped to 35 HP. 2v3 situation. Now it's just a 1-on-3 for Atomic. Looks like he's going to be forced to save this AWP again here. Censored will safely hold on to that round. Things all tied up at 10 apiece. A scoreline that's been all too familiar tonight. JT, clean pick on the Nox there in connector. This will free up him to lead his X13 teammates down connector stairs. Censored setting up for a B/monster take here. Censored moving through monster, already into sight is K-Bird. He's gonna make X13 pay for that late rotation. 3-on-3. This is gonna be a rough retake for X13 if they decide to go for it. Looks like they might go for a boost here. Farrell indeed up by Freshie. Almost getting a Deeg kill into water there onto Swan. Farrell ultimately getting picked by Delta, and that's gonna be a round on the board for Censored. We'll see if they can pull ahead or if we're gonna go back and do a tie every other round here. Swan K early there. Nox getting picked as well by JT's M4. Kate looking to make something happen there at connector, but ultimately it's going to be JT again finding that frag. Caber helping his team take a site as he rotates through stairs, which is where he will find Darty Montana. Caber tagged down to 50 in the midst of that. He will fall to Freshie, and it looks like X13 will tie things up once again here as Delta put in a 1v3. Bomb finally getting planted there. Atomic weighing just where Delta might be in the site. Delta finds two before ultimately getting taken out by Atomic's USP. That got a bit close there. X13 will still hang on there and will tie things up once more. Be interesting to see if we have another overtime map on our hands here. Atomic backing up his teammate at long here. Censored looking to make a play at B once again. It's going to be Caber opening things up onto JT there. Let's see if Censored can build off that. They're not pushing up Monster or B quite yet. Hanging back for now. X13's got B pretty locked down here, despite only having 4 members remaining. They've got 3 on B, so if Censored's going to push through B, it might not be as much of a cakewalk as they're thinking. They're moving in now. Molotovs are down near barrels. French get caught at barrels. Farrell returning fire on the trade with that SMG, but it's going to be Caber and Kate able to land some crucial picks into the site, and that's going to leave Atomic all alone here.
Terrorists win. Bomb has been planted.
And Censored able to pull off another firm B take there. X13 taking a timeout. Censored moving up through connector. They're going up against ultimately a full save here. Got a bit awkward there at connector entry door. Nox was able to get 2, does get traded. Things still evened out at 3 apiece here. Swan not able to get in on the action quite yet with that AWP. We'll see what happens here as him and Caber move up along A. Swan narrowly missing that op shot at Dumpster. Freshie gonna make him pay with that AK-47. Darty Montana getting 1G'd by Swan right behind Truck. Farrell able to pick up another AK kill of his own there, and it's all up to Hate. 1v2 situation. Hate does have full HP. He's creeping into side. Audio cues are gonna be heard. See if he can use that smoke to his advantage. Able to get the first after crossing, but Freshie waiting on the proper angle there will take care of Hate. Things all tied up at 12 here. I can't help but wonder if this is still going to OT. Down to 2 HP, has to pull out his sidearm, now has time to reload. Sensor gonna regroup here as Delta got tagged all the way down to 10 as well. .41 seconds left on the clock. Censored. Looked to be undecided, but now rotating back towards B site / monster. Delta still sitting at 10 HP, not ideal. Delta moving up through Monster. This is the moment. Contact about to be made with JT over at A, picking up Nox on the distraction, and that's on all alone here at B site with no time and no one to plant. X13 gonna go up by 1 here late in the second half of the deciding map. Censored calling for timeout now. Live play resuming. Censored charging through this Molotov. Let's see what they've got in store for X13. Firm A rush here. Splitting bathroom and short. X13 being backed up into sight, but JT's ready. And JT with a massive ace with the AK-47. Who saw that coming? JT, we all know he's talented, but what a play to bring out this late in the game, especially on the decider. Wow. Clip it and ship it. That's going to put X13 with a firm upper hand here, only 1 round away from being in a match point situation. Censored going to be in a rough spot if they do not pull off this round. They're on a full buyout with no funds remaining here. Darty Montana, early pick onto Nox there, trying to change Censored's minds about hitting A site. Swan and company spotted it long, but they're returning fire onto JT, who got the ace last round, but comes up short this round. Atomic and Freshie racking up a couple picks there of their own. And Censored will not be able to make that flank onto B. Swan and Delta moving up near bathroom. Farrell keeping an eye on his long as well. Delta moving into sight, finds Atomic, and Farrell able to get a clean 2K there at the end. And X13 is at match point here. Censored gonna do all they can to bring this to overtime. Can they pull it off? Holding off this B rush. JT finding another. JT finding 2 more at the end there. And X13 holding on to win the series.
Terrorists win.
And their journey to play in Season 38 premiere stays alive. Censored will be heading to Advanced. What a series that was. Jeez, zows. For anyone who was here during Nuke as well, you know it's been quite a night. I'm sure we're all a bit exhausted here. It's been a scorcher in California. Had to have the air conditioning on full blast that whole time. But thanks everybody for coming out and supporting. Thank you to Flippy Bits, the all-star observer that we all know and love. So, God, that was a wild series. I might even make a few highlights of that. So, until the next cast, get some rest, everybody, as that was a long one. Thanks for coming out once again. And until next time, this is Hamtaro 1H signing off.